Hi, so previously we got the outline done. So we're 1 floor high, and today I want to start doing the style of the building. And the roof, I feel, has a very high impact on what a building looks like. So I want to get that decided early in the build. So you see I'm starting with a half slope, which is a roof design I've done before, and I quite like it. Also with, for doing odd numbers, you're going to have one wide section in the middle, and you can finish that with putting up a little apex piece, a triangle piece, using half log, 3/4 log, or quarter log, and then you put a full beam across that. So I've chosen this half log because the angle it's giving me, it's a very close match to the half slope. You can see as I put these floorboards or roof tiles in, it's a pretty good match. And some decorations here which are going to hold the torches later on. So that's the one on the right done. Just having a look. Now the idea was to have the central entranceway, or the central building that is the entrance, a little bit higher. I did plan to do this, but just having a steeper slope and a higher apex piece. You can see I've got beams laid out in the background there because I'm ready to do the second floor. So here's a half log and a quarter log that makes a slightly higher peak. I'm just having a look what this looks like. But already I'm not happy with it. It just looks a bit strange. And as this part is so important, I'm hesitating here, thinking, yeah, that's not going to work. So I've changed it to stone, and nope, doesn't look any better. So I had a little break and started building up the walls, and had to think about what I'm going to do here. Because if I'd let that go, every time I entered the building, I'd think, you should have changed it. So I thought, if I'm going to make it higher, I might as well just make it 1 floor higher and then have the same roof on top. Which is what I'm going to go ahead with. That way the roof lines are going to match, and it's going to tie in the style and give the building some kind of continuity. So you can see I've also laid out the roof for the other building. And we're doing the usual thing, dropping these down. You can see behind there is the 2 high wall I've done for the main area. The animation here is actually speeded up. I'm using a console command timescale 2. If you're wondering why it looks a little bit faster. I'll use it when I'm filling in areas, especially putting these roofs in with the planks or walls. So you can see you will save a lot of time doing that. So now I've got these roof lines in place. I hope you agree that looks much better than what it was before. So I'm fairly happy with this now. So I'm happy enough that I'm now going to start giving it some embellishments. And already, if you see what I mean, I'm having some consistency with the design elements. Just to tie the building together. They're having this 3 pillars at the front of the roof line that will have torches. This is the main room that is going to rise up past the entrance. So I want to put this corner in here and see how far that sticks out when I'm looking at it from the ground. So I think it's going to look, yeah, that is going to look quite nice. So now I'm happy with this entranceway. I just want to I'm going to try and fill in some of these gaps. But as you can see, what I was talking about with the style of the building and its face, these roof lines are already dictating a theme, if you see what I mean. That's going to help me design the rest of the building. So that's why I like to get that done quite early. So I think that is beginning to look like a mansion. This room, I mentioned before, I want to keep as one huge continuous hall, like this. So I'm putting the stairs to the next floors in these side rooms to keep them out of the way. And that's what we're going to do now. So I do want a stone pillar. Because it's only a 3x3, I can remove the other pillars, but I do want the stairs themselves to be stone. So I'll put up the supporting pillars for the floor above just with wood, because they're going to be removed. This is going to go up, turn to the right, and then up again, and then turn to the right, and you're on the second floor. This is when I was talking about sloping points not falling down correctly. It doesn't usually matter if you're just making isolated stairs, but here you see I need that pillar that's going to come up here, and it's going to be the floor for the next level. So if you've got one of those snap points that's off to the right, often you can't connect beams to it because it's slightly too far away. As mentioned, I was removing these pillars, but for some reason This one needs a reinforcement here. See, before you can take it away. But it doesn't really need the reinforcement, so you can take that away as well. Because these walls are too high, obviously you're going to need 2 flights of stairs. Do the same process. Good to put a stone beam across. And then I'll remove the reinforcement to let the stone drop down. Here I'm building this wall up fully because I'm going to be using that to put the stairs in themselves. Just repeating that process again. You can make a tower this way, just by building up 1 floor at a time. So you don't actually need any scaffolding, as it were, to get up. You can just use your own staircase to keep moving up and up. So now we're at the right height. So for me, I'm fairly happy with the progress. Had a little trouble with the roof line, but got that sorted. The next thing I'm going to do is roof this big section. But that's all for now. Bye.